Let me say something that sounds simple, but most people don't understand it until it's too late. Credit cards don't make you broke quickly. They make you comfortable while you're becoming broke. And that's far more dangerous. The day you get a credit card, nothing in your real life changes. Your income doesn't increase. Your savings don't grow. Your skills don't improve. But psychologically, everything changes. Because now you don't feel limited by money. You feel supported by credit. And credit doesn't feel like debt. It feels like backup. That's the illusion. Most people don't overspend because they want luxury. They overspend because they want relief. Relief from saying no, relief from stress, relief from feeling behind. Credit cards give instant relief. Swipe now, worry later. And humans are terrible at respecting later. Cash hurts. Watching money leave your hand hurts. Credit cards remove that pain. No countdown. No physical loss. No emotional resistance. That's why a $300 swipe feels smaller than $300 in cash. Not because it is smaller, but because your brain didn't register it. Credit cards don't make spending cheaper. They make spending quieter. Most people don't go into debt from one big mistake. It's not the TV. It's not the vacation. It's the normal stuff. Food delivery, gas, subscriptions, convenience spending, things you don't even remember buying. Then the statement arrives, and it doesn't feel like you're spending. It feels like an ambush. Now let's talk about the minimum payment. It looks helpful. It sounds responsible. It feels safe. But it's the most dangerous feature ever created. The minimum payment removes urgency. As long as you can make it, your brain thinks everything is fine. Meanwhile, interest is doing its job quietly. You're not paying off debt. You're renting your past decisions. That's why people stay in credit card debt for years. Not because they can't pay, but because nothing feels immediately wrong. Over time, credit cards do something subtle. They turn lifestyle into a subscription. Eating out becomes normal. Convenience becomes normal. Comfort becomes non-negotiable. And once a lifestyle feels normal, downgrading feels like failure. So instead of lowering expenses, people increase their dependence on credit. That's how temporary debt becomes permanent. This part makes people uncomfortable. A high credit score doesn't mean you're winning. It means you're good at borrowing and consistent at paying interest. Banks don't reward freedom. They reward predictability. The ideal customer isn't reckless. It's someone who pays on time, carries a balance, and never questions the system. That person is profitable forever. Credit card debt doesn't just take money. It takes flexibility. It takes risk tolerance. It takes mental space. It takes opportunity. You stop thinking long term. You stop asking, what could I build? And start asking, how do I survive this month? That's the shift most people never notice. Here's the difference between rich people and everyone else. Rich people don't use credit to consume. They use it to leverage. They borrow to buy assets, to increase cash flow, to gain control. The moment credit stops producing value, they eliminate it. Middle class debt is emotional. Wealthy debt is strategic. Same tool, different intent. Here's the truth nobody likes to hear. Credit cards don't ruin people. They slowly teach people to live slightly beyond reality, just enough to stay dependent. Feeling rich is easy. Being free is expensive. And freedom usually requires temporary discomfort, something credit cards are designed to eliminate. If you remember one thing, remember this. Credit cards don't destroy your future overnight. They just make today so comfortable that tomorrow quietly disappears. And most people don't fail financially. They just never feel enough pressure to change. Credit cards don't make you broke. They make you comfortable enough to stay broke.